Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. Jones reels it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Looking slant route complete. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down from the red zone. He's got a man left. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. left side complete. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
From the 34. Hauled in by Rice. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Brooks has got the first down and more. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. To throw, Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
70 Lions. Bronco switch.
Taylor will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Working quickly here. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves!
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has a man. It's Brooks. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet to this, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Milton. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Man in motion out of the slot. Milton back to throw. He's got it at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Taylor goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Ready up.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Milton to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Titans beginning their drive here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Titans in the hurry-up trying to get this play off fast. From the 35 on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. We're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up at 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
70 range. Set go.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Cougar 19.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now, Milton. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back-to-back carries here. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Grupe sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Sammy Lions. Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
60 back. Buffalo 18.
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting the tight end in motion. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Viking 18. Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this complete to Pitts. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has the connection to Jones. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Milton now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye-in-the-sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Trap 60. Go.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. To the air, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Slot man motioned over.
Go, trap. Go, trap.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Milton. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now.
Riggs. Hawk 70.
Milton back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Here we go, set. 19 tight. Set go.
Now Milton to throw. They connect for the first. Jukes one defender. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2.
The Titans take over first down there at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. Now here he goes. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. Hey,
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Titans with a little more work to do to win it here. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Get there to take him down right around the 41.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Throwing now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Let's go now. Move it, my team.
Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. Called in by Rice. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Titans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.